Back at 7:42, and this morning on today's shopping guide, the tricks of the trade and why they work. Even in this shaky economy, you've probably walked into a store and come out with a lot more than you wanted to buy. The question is, why'd you do it? Here to tell us is branding and marketing expert Martin Lindstrom. He's also the author of Biology. Martin, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Before we get to some of these tricks of the trade, as you call them, I always prepare a shopping list because I figure if I do that, I'm going to save more money in the end. You say, wrong idea.
Absolutely. You'd be surprised to learn that actually a shopping list make you buy more.
Why?
Well, it's very simple why. Because now retailers have learned that you have one, so they're moving around with all the products in the retail store, so you're totally confused. What happens is you spend more time in the retail store, and what we know now from research is you're spending 30% more just by trying to find what you're looking for.
So it's a lot of impulse buying that suddenly comes into play.
Absolutely.
Okay, now we're in the store and we're faced with what you call the kids' trap. What is that?
Well, have you noticed those mini shopping cart they have in the retail store?
For the little ones, sure.
Yeah, and that's not for fun because retailers know today that if you bring the kids with you inside the store, you spend again another 30%. Why? Because it places all the products at a high level of the eyes. So it basically means that they will seduce you to buy those good stuff.
So how do you avoid it? Just keep the kids at home? Or?
Well, not only that, you'll love this, but actually our study also shows if you bring your partner with you, you spend 38% more. So now you have a good excuse to make your husband stay at home.
With the children, so you can shop alone.
Exactly.
Okay, let's move on from this to the checkout counter where you find all these goodies. What's the problem with that?
Well, do you know what? We all hate to break down a $100 note. And what our study shows today is that it's 48% harder to spend big notes than smaller notes. Retailers are aware of that. So what they do is to put all the lower priced items up in front of the cash register. So you're just spending a little bit more money just before you check out.
Okay, so how do you avoid this then?
Well, first of all, make sure you have lots of bills with you. But secondly, make sure you are staying cool for the last 5 minutes because that is the zone of seduction.
Okay, so just avoid. Don't even look at it.
Exactly.
When it comes to the bigger ticket items like furniture and electronics, what technique is being used?
Well, I'm not sure if you tried it. I certainly have tried that the retailer is trying to bring in the manager when you really want to have a discount, and then he tries to persuade you to basically go with it. Well, they're rarely offering you a great discount. What they try to do instead is to blind you away, saying, hey, the manager's here, you have to make a decision.
So you feel so puffed up about yourself, you feel that the manager came? And
absolutely.
Yeah.
And we actually know from neuroscience that an area called the Broadman Area 10 is activated. It's the cool spot. So I feel, hey, I have to do the deal now. And that's the reason why we lose out.
And very quickly, if you picked what you wanted, you've gone over to the cashier, and they say something that you call a classic line.
Yeah, would you like to have a store credit card? And you say, why? And you say, well, you'll get another 15%.
Right.
Well, Meredith, don't. Because the reality is when you buy or get a card like that, you spend again another 30%. We know now that people are trapped into a system where they can't get out, and they're starting to monitor all the behaviors you do from this very day you sign up.
Why do you spend the extra 30%?
You do that for two reasons. The first reason is that when you are signing up, you get a lot of discounts all the time in your email inbox. And that means, hey, I should buy that, I should buy that. But also you're much more present in your wallet. That means you see that card and you go into that store much more frequently.
All right, Martin Lindstrom, thank you very much. A lot of good
Pleasure.
advice there.